Zoom, isko dekho. Zoom, isko dekho.
The reason this Rakesh Mehra movie is much anticipated is because this man is always willing to try something different. We remember Aks, of course, and then while everybody was shooting in New York, this man was shooting in Delhi with Rang De Basanti, and you saw the result. It was a history lesson, it was a great movie. Now let's see whether history repeats itself.
लगता है कि हर चीज तुम्हारी है। अरे कहीं भी घुस जाते हो किसी के भी देश में, बेशर्मी की भी हद होती है।
The screenplay is by Rakesh Mehra himself, Prasoon Joshi and Kamlesh Pandey. And the noteworthy thing here is that this is Prasoon's first attempt at screenplay writing.
हमारे यहाँ होती है, हमें लिमिट में रहना आता है।
पिक्चर की स्टोरी ठहरे हुए पानी जैसी एकदम लेजी है, स्लो है, स्टोरी टेलिंग भी एकदम सी स्लो है। फर्स्ट हाफ में आप सोचते हैं कि क्या हो रहा है, एस्टैब्लिशिंग में थोड़ा टाइम लगता है। It takes time to tell us the many side plots here rather than one big long story. Post-interval, the story picks up pace and there is some semblance of a plot here, but there is still a lot of confusion. Is it a love story between the hero and the heroine, or is it a love story between the people and the city? Of course, Delhi 6 does have a hangover of Rang De Basanti, where the question is on how to overcome evil at any cost, even if it takes violence. Mola, 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 mere Mola. Mola, 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 Mola. The main protagonists of the movie are Abhishek Bachchan and Sonam Kapoor. Abhishek Bachchan plays Roshan Mehra, a role that was first offered to several other stars, including Hrithik Roshan, Akshay Kumar, Ranbir Kapoor, Siddharth and Imran Khan. However, it was Abhishek who got lucky. On the other hand, Sonam was not even auditioned for the role, she just walked right in. The film also boasts of a very strong supporting cast. There are actors like Amitabh Bachchan, Rishi Kapoor, Wahida Rehman, Om Puri, Divya Datta, Tanvi Azmi, among many others. Of the performances, Abhishek Bachchan comes across as very sincere as the NRI who comes down, complete misfit initially, and how he gradually fits into the system in spite of his bewilderment, in spite of his confusion. Sonam की performance का क्या कहना? She is her father's daughter. That girl can act. She can act with her eyes, she can act with her smile, she lights up the screen when she's there. The only regret is there's not enough of her.
तुम अमेरिकन से लगता है कि हर चीज तुम्हारी है। अरे कहीं भी घुस जाते हो किसी के भी देश में, बेशर्मी की भी हद होती है।
इतनी बड़ी बात तो नहीं हुई। Come on.
हमारे यहाँ होती है, हमें लिमिट में रहना आता है। बर्गर छाप के।
The romantic chemistry between Sonam and Abhishek reminds me of an old world charm, the way heroes and heroines used to woo each other, silently in a conservative fashion. It's beautiful. Of the supporting cast, as dependable as ever is Om Puri. He can sleepwalk through a role now and be good. Then there is Wahida Rehman, who brings a quiet dignity, her quiet, elegant beauty to it. And of course, the ever dependable Rishi Kapoor, who just can't go wrong. But his role is not well defined enough.
जो भी तेरे दर आया झुकने जो सर आया मस्तियाँ पिए सबको झूमता नजर आया प्यासे लेके आया था दरिया वो भर लाया नूर की बारिश में भीगता सतर आया मौला.
The direction is by Rakesh Omprakash Mehra, who shows guts again by dabbling in a completely controversial subject, a completely different kind of subject. He plays with religious sentiments here. He talks about different communities. He brings out the dialects right. But somewhere, the plot gets lost in the bylanes of Delhi. Gets a little too convoluted, a little too exaggerated. With full credit to Rakesh, he does get good performances out of his ensemble star cast, especially from Abhishek and from Sonam. The look and feel of the movie is brilliant. It captures Old Delhi, the bylanes, Jama Masjid beautifully.
सारी में बस इश्क मोहब्बत प्यार सैया छेड़ देवे ननद चुटकी लेवे ससुराल गेंदा फूल
A.R. Rahman's music is excellent as always, but it exists mainly as a strong background score. Of course, the standout pieces are Rehna 2, a soft romantic number, and the current rage, Masak Ali.
Masakali, Masakali, or Matakali, Matakali, Masakali, Masakali. Rehna tu, hai jaisa tu. Dheema, dheema jhonka, ya phir junoon.
In short, Delhi 6 is an exciting film. It's a concept film, but overall, it's not the enthralling experience I was expecting. My rating for the movie, 2.5 stars. The two Hollywood releases this week are Milk and Valkyrie. Milk stars Sean Penn and Josh Brolin, and it has 8 Oscar nominations. You might want to watch out for that one.
Can two men reproduce?
We keep trying.
You'll be the first openly gay man elected to major office.
Milk is another powerful mainstream American movie about gay familiarity. This 8 Oscar Awards contender seems destined to have the same kind of influence on the public mind as Jonathan Demme's Philadelphia and Ang Lee's Brokeback Mountain, both of which were prominent at Oscar time. Director Gus Van Sant's biopic Milk is the story of a man whose life and work inspired many and kicked off the gay movement in San Francisco. Oscar nominee Sean Penn gives a very smart, witty and inspiring performance as Harvey Milk throughout the movie. But is it entertaining and worth a watch?
You have an issue.
It's more than an issue.
This is in fact Sean Penn's best performance to date, Oscar quality. Sean Penn's performance as Harvey could not be bettered by any actor living today. Supporting actor Josh Brolin, flawless. He gives a very convincing piece as Dan White, who was one of Harvey Milk's colleagues.
Can two men reproduce? No, but God knows.
Emily Hirsch, riotously perfect. James Franco, heartbreaking. Diego Luna, devastating. The performances by the entire cast are perfection, a notch better than even the best of films. A very complicated story unfolds with absolute clarity. I will be seeing this one again just for the screenplay, and Zoom gives this movie 3.5 out of 5.